And here we go, another match in the Zotac Cup, number 54 here on Kaos TV. I'm of course Martin, aka Mumbles, known from GLHF and the Lowland Lions. And off we go after an epic first match here. I'm not sure we're going to be able to top that in the amount of BM at least today, but we'll see, we'll see. VG Striker here spawning as he red Protoss in the 12 o'clock in Lowely. Lowely. Let's go with that one. Mike Lowely. I'm not sure, like two of you guys got that reference and you're dying with it, laughing, and the rest of you guys are like, why is he even doing that stupid voice? Regardless, we're good to see PvZ here on Scrap Station. Scrap Station, not a map you see played all that much these days. Yeah, it was very Zerg favored for a long time. Yeah, you know, what can we say? Well, we can say that the scouting on this map for the Zerg, you know, you should really stick to a Overlord scout. There's no sense in actually pulling a drone and going all the way around and getting there probably around the same time the Overlord does anyway. So really, you don't get much any information. The second you do want to, you know, when you might want to do that is a case where you don't see this first pylon, where you don't see any kind of structures here. That is because the Protoss does have the option of actually opening up with a pylon here and go with some kind of forge gateway build and being very secure here. Because of these rocks, of course, these rocks take too long to take down with just Zerglings, so you can safely get some SimCity over here and expand very safely towards this natural. We are going to see that Strike is not opting for that. Strike is opting for the more conventional style. Just going with that gateway first. That is ramp. You got to remember that this map has a very wide ramp, very hard to block it completely. A little bit of pro brass there, almost gets a drone. He does have the option of going back in there. 3 shots needed right now to actually kill off that drone. Oh, nope. Using the drone for the extractor. Clever play. Making sure you pick that drone, not just any. Well, 7-air score about to go down here. There we go. Pulling back the Overlord a little early. Because of the 7-air score, of course, not being down, you don't have to worry about the Stalker coming out. So you can safely pull the Overlord back without too much worry. On the other hand, there's not that much information to get. But, you know, maybe if there were some gateways here, you couldn't see him right now. We see a hatch after pull. So it looks like a basic speedling expand build here coming out from Lowely. And the Stalker to follow that up, of course. Very standard play by both these guys. What we can say is that Striker does need to be do some kind of 48 or some kind of very aggressive play. If he doesn't, he's going to be in a lot of trouble with the eco situation. You know, once this natural comes fully saturated. If you let a Zerg power drone in this situation, he's basically gonna laugh at you. Also optional, of course, you know, with that double gas early already, he could go for some kind of Stargate play. Starting off with a second gate. So no real gateway explosion either. He's building his gates one at a time. Oh, and do you see an Overlord get picked off somewhere? Maybe no, an extractor tick actually being used there. I guess Lowely actually missed an Overlord there. Silly mistake to make, needing that little extractor trick to get even. And now this Overlord isn't a spot of trouble, but there's a lot of Zerglings. 12 Zerglings, 14 Zerglings now in production. The Queens are coming out to defend this as well. Can he get it though? He's gonna get his Overlord. That's huge. Completely halting the production for Lowely, who's got, you know, 6 more links in production, so needs to massively just create Overlords now. He can't be all that aggressive. If he were planning a kind of Baneling bust strategy or something, or just wanted to bust the front, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble now because he's food capped at a crucial time. So he's still food capped. All 1 food now. Really, nothing you can do with that. So there comes the Baneling nest. But, you know, like we said, his production has been delayed. We can say at least he managed to pick up the Stalker. That's a good play there. Look at that. It is a 4-gate here. 4-gate with the Twilight Council, though. So it's not going to be a 4-gate with Well, if he is doing a 4-gate with Blink Stalker, you can usually get away with just 3 gateways. So that makes me wonder why this 4th is here. On the other hand, Charge, definitely a viable option. So it's going to be a question. He is going for that Blink. So he's going with 4-gate on the Blink. That is not as efficient as you might want it to be. He might just be getting more probes than you would otherwise to actually be able to afford all this. Now, are we going to see these banelings actually coming out? It doesn't look like it. He saw the sentries at the ramp. So that is probably not the best play, and he's instead placing your Spore Crawler here, so rather defensive. He's worried about some kind of airplay. Airplay is not going to come out though. Assuming we have the benefit of seeing everything. Hatchery now going to lair here. And a 4-gate in full effect. Moving out onto the map. Blink about done. It's a shame those banelings didn't come out. Banelings do pretty well against Stalkers. Then again, Speedlings and high amounts do well as well. Especially with that +1 upgrade. It's going down right now. And really, he's got 20 Zerglings in production. He's going to need every single one of them. Pylon there set up. Is the pylon going to get sniped? Yes, it does get sniped or gets cancelled. Either way, some Zerglings die for the cause. I'm sure Kerrigan will reward them for their service. Oh. Oh, very clever play, actually blinking past the rocks and then using his high ground. Now with his high ground position, he can actually warp units here as well. Nice force shield there at the ramp. Loses the sentries, but at least keeps any kind of reinforcements out. Now he is blinking down slowly but surely, keeping his Stalkers alive as long as possible. And now just blinking the hurt Stalkers back up. Clever play there, but he did lose a forward pylon, so he can't reinforce this. This is a bit of a problem. If he loses this pylon as well, the 4-gate is going to be stopped for the meantime. Yes, he does lose his pylon as well. Good defense there. Lowely not being too concerned with taking down the Stalkers. No, just stop the pylons, stop the rush from coming. And stall your opponent that way. If we look at the income situation, we can say that econ-wise, they are pretty much even. The tech is going to start kicking in for Lowely soon as well. Oh, he's still on 1 gas, which is kind of surprising. Going with the in-base hatch here, so he's hoping to get a lot of Speedlings out. We do have a good amount of Queens, of course, providing that anti-air, as well as a Spore Crawler here in the mineral line, and here as well. He's going to use Spine Crawlers here at the ramp. Going to be in range of the pylon, so they are going to be able to shut this down. There we go, taking shots, and the pylon cancelled right away. Here, Spine Crawler trying to burrow very far forward, but oh, is this going to take forever to get down? We see a lot of Speedlings here dealing with these Stalkers. The Stalkers have a beautiful position here along the edge, so there's very little service area, but there's simply not enough for them to deal with all these Zerglings. Zerglings coming in larger and larger numbers. And yeah, Striker just says, okay, my 4-gate's done. I can't keep up with an Expo Zerg. So good game and good luck in the rest of the tour. This is another quick game over here in Zotac Cup number 54. You are watching Kaos TV here with Martijn, aka Mumbles from GLHF TV and the Lowland Alliance. We'll be back soon with more matches, so don't go anywhere.